Hello 12th class students. So this is your chapter 15, your lecture number 3. In the previous class we learned about how to connect Python with MySQL. Then in the next class we learned about parameterized query. There we learned 3 methods of parameterized query. So in this class we will learn about insert and the update command. How will you insert or update a query, or how will you run insert and update command by using Python. So for inserting data, you already aware about insert and the update. So basically insert and the update operations are executed in the same way as we had executed select query. So in this we need to call our function execute, but we have to just remember one thing, that after running the executing command we need to write the commit function. We need to call the commit function. And how we call this commit function? With the help of this connection object, we will call this commit function. For example, you can see your connection object name is mycon. So you have to write mycon.commit. By this way, your insert or update command will get executed. So now you can see the example of inserting data. So this is the program, this is the data that is before program execution, and this is after program execution data. So you can see the code is here. Import mysql.connector as this is your package. Then you have a mycon object. In this you are establishing your connection object. Then you have a cursor so that you are able to execute the query. Then print welcome to employee data entry. Now answer is equal to y. Here I have used a while function, means till the user want to enter the data, the program will goes on. Okay. So when user say answer y, then the program will get executed. Now this condition is true. So we are entering in this while loop. So e number is equal to int input enter employee number. You have to enter the details of the employee. Then input enter name. You have to enter employee name. Then enter the department number. Then you have to enter the salary. Now in the query you have to write insert into emp values. Okay. So beta, this is the same SQL query that you have written while you are doing the SQL, while you are working with MySQL. Okay, the inserting data into the table. The same way you have to write it. Next thing, you have to use this 0, 1, 2, 3 in the curly braces, and then you have to call the format function. In the format function, you have to write the same order that you have written in, so that the particular e number will be shown in the index 0, then name at index 1, then department at index 2, and salary at department 3. Then you have to execute your query. So you will call execute function, and then you have to remember one thing, that is commit function, so that your query will affect the data. Now then you have to print the message record save and answer. Then you have to enter input more if you want to add more records. So you can see you have only 5 records are there. Then when you have entered the roll number, employee number 6, name Akshay, department is marketing, then salary is 90,000. Okay, then you have to record save. You want to add more, then you have to press the Y. Again you are entering the employee number 7 and the corresponding data. So you can see in the output, the employee number 6 and 7 are saved in the data. So the original data of this EMP table is this one. Okay, so by this way you are able to insert the data. Now the next one is the updating record. How will you update the record? So in this again you have to import the package. Then establish a connection by mycon object. Then mycursor function will call. Now print welcome to employee updated screen. So how will you update the data? Means the data is already existing. You have to make changes in the existing data. That is your update. Now query is equal to select asterisk from EMP, where employee number is equal to this, and format e number, so that the particular EMP number will be affected. Then you have to execute the query. Now data is equal to mycursor.fetch1. You have to just enter only. You have to just see only one data. That's why we have called the fetch1 function. Now if data is not equal to none, then print is equal to record found details are. Then this message will come. Now print data. What are the actual data is there. Then what you want, you want to update the salary, then give a message, and if answer is equal to y, then s is equal to input, enter new salary. User want to update the new salary, then you have to ask it from the user. Now you have to run the query. What is the query for updating the record? That is update emp set salary is equal to curly braces where emp number is equal to this, then dot format s comma e number, so that the salary will be executed of that particular emp number. Then you have to execute your query and call the commit function so that your record will get updated. And in the else part, the message will come, sorry, no such employee exists. You can see here total 7 records are there, and what you want to update the salary of the employee number 1. Then you have to enter the employee number 1, then record found, and details are this one. So are you sure you want to update the salary? Then you have to press the y. So the new salary will become 50,000. Now you can check the salary of, enter the new salary, this one, 50,000. Now again I have called this, run this program, then again the employee number asks, this is 1. Then you can see the record details are here. Again you want to update the salary, the answer is y. Now you have to enter the new salary, that is 70,000. So you can check the salary of Amit is 70,000, it gets changed. Now again you have again I have again run this program, then I have asked the update, I just want to update the salary of employee number 6, then it is now 95,000, and later on it was 90,000. Now you can see the employee number 6, the salary is 95,000. Okay, so by this way you can update the salary. So this is your updating record program by using Python. I hope these two functions are also clear. So now your chapter is over by this, by end of this insert and the update command. So you have to just make sure that all the program you have to run it by yourself, and you have to make your notes and submit your notes to me. So thank you and have a nice day.